Hello, all you lovely people out there. How are you all doing? I'm Kate Hill and I am here as always to give you the best, honest, unbiased commentary about our property markets, along with some fantastic hints and tips. Now today's is a special feature, is an area profile, and this time it's Bendigo in Victoria. Bendigo is one of the leading growth markets in Australia, attracting growing numbers of buyers from Melbourne as well as other parts of Australia. Named as one of Australia's most livable regional cities, it offers that lifestyle with affordable home prices. Stay tuned. Now, if you want to download my free area report for Bendigo, then click on the link below. I'll share all these stats, housing market details, and what makes this area so compelling and more. Okay, so where are we? We are roughly 150 kilometres or about an hour and a half's drive away from Melbourne in a northwesterly direction. The standout features of the Bendigo property market are affordability, good price growth across many suburbs, strong yields, and some of the lowest vacancy rates in the nation. Steady local economy, proximity to Melbourne, good transport links to the capital with the $5 billion regional rail link now operating. It's identified as one of the nation's most resilient property markets. Its unemployment rate is well below the national average. In 2020, it was identified by domain.com.au as being one of the leading locations in Victoria for online property searches. It has thrived as a beneficiary of the exodus to affordable lifestyle trend, which is sweeping the Australian nation. Now, in terms of some of the highlights that interest property investors, we have got a very strong regional centre, a solid population growth, proximity to Melbourne, a wonderfully diverse economy, airport upgrades, a $5 billion rail link that I just mentioned, the $630 million Bendigo hospital upgrade, the $250 million Evergreen Waters project, a $1.3 billion Australian Defence Force contract awarded to local businesses. The number of people calling Bendigo home is expected to almost double by 2055, creating strong demand for housing. Forecasts from the Australian Bureau of Statistics indicate the population of Greater Bendigo will grow to 200,000 by 2055. Another attractive feature of Bendigo is its connectivity. The journey between Bendigo and Melbourne has become much faster since the completion of that regional rail link in 2015. Bendigo will also benefit from the Victorian Government's $2 billion regional rail revival program. The Bendigo and Echuca lines are marked for an upgrade with new stations at Goonong, Huntley and Raywood to cater for the growing population. By 2030, trains will be running every 20 minutes, allegedly. In preparing for population growth, the Victorian Health Building Authority spent $630 million on that hospital in 2018. It's the biggest investment in regional healthcare in Victoria's history. The Victorian Government is developing a new Gov hub in central Bendigo to create jobs, boost the local economy and revitalise the northern end of the city. A $90 million construction, the Bendigo Gov Hub will centralise the delivery of a range of government services and accommodate up to 1,000 local and state government workers, creating a one-stop shop for customers while building a stronger and collaborative public sector presence in Bendigo. Now, Greater Bendigo serves as a regional commercial centre and has a diverse economy, like I've already said. In addition to a large retail and industrial base, tourism, medical services, agriculture, forestry and mining are important elements in the economy. There is a significant education centre, including Bendigo Regional Institute of TAFE, the Bendigo campus of La Trobe University, Bendigo's Senior Secondary College and Catholic College Bendigo. About 5,000 students are enrolled at La Trobe, which has 400 full-time employees, while around 11,000 students attend Bendigo TAFE. Manufacturing is based around the food processing, textiles, car components and high technology engineering sectors. It remains one of the largest employers of full-time employees. The sector is worth $2.3 billion and contributes around 7,000 direct and indirect jobs to the greater Bendigo economy. Heavy engineering company Thales regularly receives major contracts to build vehicles for the military. It is estimated that the annual value of mining to the economy is also around $66 million. The Bendigo property market, like most good solid areas around Australia, has been pretty rampant in the last couple of years. It continues to command respect for its property market as it moves from strength to strength, sustaining double-digit price growth over the last 12 months. Vacancy rates are super low. They generally are here throughout the year because of really consistent demand. Almost all suburbs within the Bendigo region have vacancy rates around or below 1%, which is substantially under the 3% which we typically consider to represent that balanced market. This inevitably puts upward pressure on rents, and over the last 12 months, regional house rents have risen by 12%. Bendigo is attracting both home buyers and investors out of Melbourne, chasing that affordability and better rental yields in a growth centre. Since June 2020, the Master Builders Association of Victoria has noticed spikes in demand for building contracts in Ballarat, Bendigo and Geelong. Forecasts based on the Australian Bureau of Statistics data indicate that Bendigo has recorded the highest number of building approvals in 2 decades. Over 1,200 approvals were processed in the financial year 21, compared with a much lower average during those last five years. The Victorian Building Authority confirms that building permit approvals issued in Northern Victoria in the financial year 21 were the highest in the last decade. The Morong Township has been identified by the council as a future satellite town with 8,000 residents by 2030. Jackass Flat, Huntley, Strathfields Day and Maiden Gully are also marked as new residential areas. Now don't forget, if you want to download that free area report for Bendigo, it's completely free, then click on that link below and I will share all of those stats with you and what makes this area so compelling and a lot more. And please remember everybody, like I always say with these area videos, different areas are doing different things at different times for different reasons. Not all markets perform the same. You need to do that due diligence. I will keep talking to you about all things property throughout Australia and throughout this year. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, also the like if you are enjoying all the free content, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.